What's up, everybody?
Ladies and Jays,
Wow.
we're tired.
Wow, we
We
just
just
got
went
done
through
watching
We're exhausted.
RamLeela.
RamLeela, yes sir.
Wow.
Wow, what
My
a
goodness.
twist of a movie that one was.
Lots of
William
tonal
Shakespeare
shifts
gets the
throughout
writer credits.
He always does in
good
any
old William.
knockoff of his
Good
stuff. Yeah,
old William.
totally. Any movie that is based off his works, he's like, I am a writer in this movie,
Yeah.
even though I've been dead forever.
Wow, what did you guys think? That was
Here's what I think. I
it was
really
so
liked
fun
it.
at the start.
I loved the beginning.
Yeah.
It was so fun. It was so great. And
so
then
many songs,
it
so
really
many
went
wild
downhill
Yeah.
though halfway through.
It
I
was
loved the
It
beginning.
was so sad. Sanjay kind of like
That's what he
always
does.
does
He
that.
lures
It starts
us
out
in.
fun.
He lures us in with amazingness.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
suppose we knew
Funny,
what would happen. though.
And then he breaks our hearts. Look at that, like
It
the
was
squirt
so
gun.
nuts.
It was great.
It was
was the
so
most-
wild. We were just loving it.
I probably laughed
mean,
the hardest I ever laughed in a movie. Like when
Yeah.
they're gonna watch our like part 1, part 2.
Yeah,
Part 1,
there's
we're gonna be dying
there's-
laughing.
there's
Part
like
2,
a
we're gonna be crying.
drastic change. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I agree. The first part was a lot of fun. Pretty unique.
Look at that!
And
Look
the
how great that
acting-
was.
Yeah, the acting was great. I just love.
Just he's oiled up. He's
yeah,
like,
just,
I'm here to
Oiled
party.
up and-
They were just
oh.
having fun, you know. I mean, wow. That's
Yeah.
really-
Yep.
But then about halfway through, it really took a turn. Which I mean,
It
we
did.
knew it was.
It
gonna
got more
take a turn,
Shakespeare-y.
but
Yeah, they took.
Yeah.
The problem is this movie is either all you have to really embrace the crazy campiness of it,
you do.
but you can't go back to seriousness because we're way past that,
They did though.
and they went back.
They
to
went back
seriousness.
hard.
Yeah.
Like by
For
the
a
end, you're
long time.
really bummed out. Yeah, and at the yeah.
I mean, it's the story, I suppose, but it's like, wow, you spent like the full first half of the movie just being like it was just
Fun.
the most ridiculous thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then now we're going to the serious part of it, which it's like, yeah, it's I don't know, it's it was very, very long.
Yeah, that it's just the thing. I like
The leads are
Sanjay.
fantastic.
Oh my!
Like,
It's
they're
just
so
the movie's
Oh,
amazing.
The
Like,
set design,
well,
the
it's
music,
so well made.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
It's such a
Like,
well-made movie.
He puts a lot of work into everyone.
The choreography amazing.
But you're right.
the-
The expectations at the beginning, once you start, you're like, "Oh, we're here for a good time. I'm here to party."
Yeah.
And then you hit halfway through, and we just go. We just change gears. We go
Yep.
really
Well,
downhill.
and it's tough because
people are killing
yeah,
people.
and then, like,
people are
there's so much confusion on who's or like the two lovers always go back and forth, Ranveer and Deepika. They're like, oh, you did this, I hate you, oh wait, I love you. And then just
right.
I don't know, there was a lot of
Here's what.
the story beats that you could see coming where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, they're gonna hate each other, but then they'll get back together by the end. It'll be fine. And I mean, of course, since it's kind of like based off of
Right.
Shakespeare, it's like in Romeo and Juliet. It's like, I don't know. I guess we should have seen it coming, but
Right.
I don't know. It took a lot of the story beats we've seen before in that second half. The
Right.
first half was tonally unique.
Oh,
I would say.
great.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think
crazy.
that's why I think it. So
Yeah.
I think the fact that he was basing it off Romeo and Juliet, it was his hindrance.
Yeah.
I think
because he had to stick with
he
the
had to
story.
stick with the
yeah.
plot. He should have really been inspired by Romeo and Juliet.
I would
right?
if they would have just kissed at the end and then just chilled
That would have
been
great.
a twist I would have been up for.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
There's ways they could, or it just. But here's
Well-
the thing, though. And this is why. The problem is that there are certain weird, logical, and not errors, but just weirdness that happens because he has to stay by the plot of Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just kind of weird sometimes because you're like, whoa, this is kind of weird that this is happening, and then it's just like, okay, I guess they're gonna kill each other now.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know.
I was conflicted. So here's the thing. I'll disagree with you guys on the first half. I was even
Ben
Well,
didn't like
that
all
was out.
He didn't like the glossy bod
No,
of the one.
here's the thing. It was so
Ranveer's
ridiculous, which
glossy
that's gonna happen in a Sanjay film. It was more. I did like his other films though because they were more. I mean, they were still amazing choreography.
I did too.
This is the first time where I think he went into really campy material.
Yeah.
whoa, this
Yeah.
is absolutely ridiculous.
Lots
Which
of songs.
you either
but
embrace
those
it or you're like, oh, this is too much.
What do you mean by campy?
It was
you
too
mean
much
like
for me.
too many like
just
just,
like
just generic
the
story beat?
shirts off and like the just ridiculous, and it's like
Oh.
I'm
songs.
not.
So now
I'm-
you're saying. So wait.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not-
we totally okay. When
yeah,
I hear
that's where
campy, I think you mean like story beat wise campy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you mean?
Ben's
That's
think-
not what
Ben's
you mean.
think- thinking,
I'm what
like,
is
cheesy.
cheesy. That's a better
would-
word.
yeah,
Although cheesy is, I don't know.
But here's the thing, though. I think tonally, that's where I think Isaac and I have an issue because tonally, we like that. We love that. That's great.
That was fun.
it
There were
was
so many
entertaining.
funny
I'll
lines.
say this:
yes,
it was entertaining.
but-
I didn't like it.
Well, that's fine. But
Yeah.
like,
Wait, you were
I was
entertained, but you
laughing
didn't
because
like
I was
it.
like, "Holy cow, this!"
he
is
liked
insane.
it. He just
You
deep
did.
down,
You just
yeah.
Deep down.
Deep
meant
down
that.
in my
liked it.
heart, you know,
He had a
I
good
did.
time. He had a good
Yeah.
time. But I think here's the thing: tonally, when you
They
are
should've
having,
stuck with that.
you have
They
to
should've
stick with
stuck
it.
with that.
Otherwise, it's too hard of a shift,
It was a quick shift,
and
yeah.
it's just too
It was
much.
hard to really
Yeah.
become.
It's really
invested.
two different movies. It's
Yeah.
it's just tonally it's completely
It was
different
hard to
movies.
become invested in the second part when you go from having a lot of fun suddenly to
I'm pissed
this
off
is
at
gonna
everybody, and
this is
yeah.
gonna turn into a drama and it's gonna be really sad and yeah.
That doesn't. Yeah. Having said that, just because the leads are so funny and they're just giving it their all, it makes it worth watching.
Yeah.
And so
It
that's why I
does.
was like,
The acting was
that
great.
was so funny.
Ranveer
But-
is such a fun time. Like he'll do like both of
great.
them,
He goes
Deepka
all out.
and
He
Ranveer.
goes all out.
That one part where he was like standing below the balcony or something, and she's like, "Get away" or something. He's like, "Oh, you can't." He was like, he
Yeah,
just
that
had
was
so
funny. His
he was
reaction
just
was
like
so funny.
so excited. Like his acting was so fun. I just love
I
it.
totally agree. I mean, I think he's an amazing actor. I wish I would have had more of that.
Yep.
Because at the end, I was annoyed at everybody, and I was like,
I was like, "Don't shoot
because it's
each
like,
other.
why
Like,
are you
please."
why didn't you go after her? What the heck? There was no explanation. You
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean?
when he went off and so
It made
when
no.
he
It's just
went off and became the king or whatever.
that's a Shakespeare thing. I think.
Yeah,
I think that was
he-
Shakespeare.
Why did he didn't even like try to go back to her? It was like he kind of just turned into this.
Don.
Oh, I'm gonna be the new Don.
Yeah, and she did as well.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Yeah,
they
they both-
were
They
mutually
did it
like,
because
weird.
they needed to for a plot because they had to be in the script of Shakespeare. They could have done it differently to have him because his whole character for the first hour is building him up to never be that person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I love.
Screw the
love."
rules.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
then he
care.
gets
Then-
serious,
but then
and
he-
he's like,
yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna-
serious, but then at the end, then he was like, "No, I'm not gonna do this anymore." So he went back and forth.
But they didn't.
But-
At the beginning, it's established that okay, he doesn't want the rules. It's like,
But
you thought you had it.
You're right. Yeah, that middle part where he became the Don and just kind of accepted it for a while was weird. It's like he wouldn't have done
Yeah,
that.
I felt like the train for
Normally.
me, like when I'm engaged in a movie, I feel like the train wheels got a little off on that part, and I was like, "Oh wait, what the heck? What's happening?"
and then it kind of tried to get back.
It tried to get back. We
course.
kind of hopped, we're like, but then at the end, I was still just like, I was kind of off.
Mhm.
The beginning, I was in, and then slowly
Yeah.
throughout to the very end, I was kind of like, you know.
I kind of drifted away at the end.
From
I
my
will
heart.
say there were like
Yeah.
8 or 9 music videos within this movie.
What?
Which, depending on your
Priyanka.
perspective,
Yeah,
that
Priyanka.
and a random
Oh my
guest
goodness.
appearance of
Featuring
Priyanka.
Hilarious.
Priyanka.
I was so confused. They literally just put that in the movie randomly.
I know.
I was
That was fun.
astounded.
Yeah.
That was funny.
But yeah, most of the musical numbers were really, really good. I think for the most part, always good choreography,
Yep.
and the costumes are just amazing. They stand out
Oh
so much.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Everything's so in Sanjay's films. Everything's hued with red. Like red is a primary
Oh,
color,
yeah,
dark
yeah.
red.
He
He likes
maroon,
his
like-
reds and
Yeah, very, very distinctive. So it's so interesting. This is his first, probably. Well, I don't know. I was just gonna say that this one is the first time he goes into that cheese factor a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Is this
other
his
ones had
most
very
recent
serious. No, this is
2013,
probably his
I don't-
first movie.
2013.
It hit.
Sanjay.
Yeah.
Maybe he got better as a director. You know what I mean? Maybe
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah,
2000
he did some serious.
2000
Oh,
more serious
Gangubai was
movies.
22. Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
Gangubai,
Yep,
Bajra.
yep.
So I think you're right. I think he
More
got
serious.
better.
Yeah, Padmavat, that was after Bajero.
One of his earlier works.
Yeah, this
Look at the
was
ratings though
definitely
before all that. Like it's really lowly rated, and then
Yeah.
it well, I guess it kind of is.
slowly. Oh, well.
I don't know.
Kind of back and forth, I guess.
I like Bajranjo though. Bajranji.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Padmavat. That was good.
Gangubai.
Got-
I mean,
Gangubai, yeah.
they do have the same like romance type. He shoots all of the romantic scenes usually the same way.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, this one, at least for me specifically, it was really fun. It was funny, but funny in a bad and good way at the same
Right.
time because the actors were so good. But it was also like, holy cow, this is pretty cringy. But
Sure.
that's for
Yeah.
me. That's my
Well, and I don't
Yeah.
disagree with it, but I like it. I love
Yeah.
that. But,
embrace the
the
cringe.
cringe.
well, that's the thing. You either got to be in or out.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
As a movie maker, you got to be either all in on that, and then I'm in the right mindset for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Or
I think I would
you
have
are
definitely
serious.
rated this movie higher if it was all in on the cringe
Right.
Yeah,
throughout.
I
because
agree,
it's fun, and you're like, okay, it's not taking itself
Yeah.
seriously. I shouldn't,
Yeah,
But
I
if it-
shouldn't be too.
if
harsh
it
on
starts
yeah.
as that, and then it's like, hey, but we're a serious movie. Here's all this sad stuff, by the way, in the end, and then it's too. You're kind of torn,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I
That's
think
just our opinion,
as
but,
long as you can see that they're having so much fun while doing
Oh,
it, that
yeah.
improves your outlook on the
Yeah.
cheesiness.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh,
Which
exactly.
these two actors,
They definitely did,
Or-
and
Well,
it's also
sure,
just a
oh, yeah.
really well-made movie.
Yep.
yes,
What were you gonna say?
it's
I was just gonna
expensive.
say, should we get to our ratings?
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah, let's get to our ratings.
Daddy got to go to
It's
bed.
a late night,
Yep.
and we're kind of. I think we've gone over all the
Just
good
rated.
points, but yeah, this was interesting movie. First half, I definitely like better.
Yep.
The
Yep.
second half, but-
Yep.
You
Let me
ready,
rate it.
guys?
I'm rating it right now.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
That is
Reading
exactly what
live.
we felt.
Read
Oh,
it
you want to
out.
read that one out loud on the
Is it
podcast?
too-
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I think we can. So much horny energy, and they don't even bang. Respect.
Oh,
That is
my.
funny. All right,
Oh,
I'm ready.
my.
All right, ready?
Yep.
We're on Letterboxd, by the way.
Yep.
Shout
Yep.
out-
Letterboxd
Check
rating.
us out on
Letterboxd
Letterboxd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Links in the description.
Links in description.
I will
So, all
start
at once.
You
Or-
can start.
okay.
You can start.
3 stars.
Okay.
I went slightly lower, 2.5.
Okay.
3.
Okay,
I agree.
interesting.
I think
That's what I
Michael
was
and I
thinking,
enjoyed
yeah.
it the exact same amount.
Oh, dude, if it was the beginning,
We
the
were
whole movie,
loving
it would have
it,
been
and then
like
we were like,
4.5.
yeah.
If it was that, the whole movie, it would have been so high.
Yeah.
But that's the bummer. They brought it down, and
Yeah.
But
But
This
yeah,
is
still,
definitely the
still
lowest
fun,
one.
still entertaining for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you thought of this movie in the
Yep.
comments below. And
It's
yeah,
still
please-
it's still entertaining to see. I mean, these star like both
Oh yeah.
Deepika and
They're so good.
Ranveer are so good. So
Yep.
absolutely.
fun.
All right,
Well,
gang.
there's
we'll see
our
you later.
review.
That's
See
it.
you in the next video.
Click the link. Oh!